Hello, my name is Mr. Dog, and today we're going to look at the ADP Palkia VSTAR deck and expanded. The main attacker will be Palkia VSTAR, with its subspace full attack, has a base damage of 60, but it does 20 more damage for each benched Pokemon in play. In expanded we have the Sky Field Stadium, allowing each player to have 8 Pokemon on his or her bench, so we can easily knock out VMAXs. We also have ADP, with its Altered Creation GX attack, and it allows us to take an extra prize card after each KO we take. It can be powered up with 1 double Dragon Energy, which we can easily find with our Guzma and Hala. I tend to find that ADP is better going second, so you can use the Altered Creation GX on the first turn, but it's not so good when you're going first because you can't even use the ADP on the first turn, so you're better off just using Palkia and setting that up rather than wasting a turn with this. We also have Starmie. It has 2 really good attacks. Firstly, Swift. It can hit through any effects on our opponent's active Pokemon, so it can hit through wall Pokemon. And second, we have Energy Spiral. This attack does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of our opponent's Pokemon. So this is actually a really good counter to Shadow Rider, because Shadow Rider likes to attach lots of energy to their Pokemon to set up. And if they attach enough energy, we can easily get a KO on a Shadow Rider, which we do in this video. Finally, we have Seismitoad-EX for its Quaking Punch attack. It stops our opponent from playing item cards from their hand during their turn. It only does 30 damage, but this increases to 60 damage after Altered Creation GX. It can be quite strong against Mad Party and also stall decks because they play lots of item cards to set up. Okay, so I'm going to keep introduction short and sweet. Let's get on to some gameplay. Okay, we're going second against Shadow Rider. We do have Starmie V in here as a counter. Grab these 2. And we'll discard the energy because we need that in the discard pile so you can use Palkia's VSTAR power. And we'll grab Brooklet Hill because we need to get a Palkia. I don't want to use the Ultra Ball in my hand because I could use it to get a Dedenne potentially because our hand is kind of dead at the minute. And we'll grab Float Stone as well. And then we'll retreat into the ADP and Altered Creation. Shadow Rider does actually play Faba, so I'm worried about them lost zoning this energy potentially. So I'm not going to be able to use it as an attacker. We'll just retreat into this one because it has free retreat. So they are going to be able to get the Horror House GX off this turn, but hopefully they won't be able to knock us out with the Poltergeist, because we need to have 5 trainer cards in our hand, and so far we only have 3. Actually setting up a Trevenant as well, which could be quite worrying. Okay, so at least you got to draw some cards as well. Okay, so now they're going to be knocking out our Palkia V, which is quite unfortunate, so I'm glad I got a second Palkia. So we can't do anything this turn, we'll pass over to our opponent. And they probably won't Marnie or NS this turn because they probably want to get the KO on the Palkia V. So at least we're going to keep the big hand this turn. But they will try and Marnie us the turn after, perhaps. Well, actually they might not be going for they might actually be going for the Trevenant this turn, which is interesting. Okay, maybe not. They're just powering up for a future turn. Finding the energies is going to be difficult. I might just have to attack with an ADP. Let's grab the Guzma Hala. And we'll keep the Skyfield in the deck because it's an out to the Silent Labs. We'll evolve this. We could actually bench Starmie. We can force them to have a Guzma to knock it out. Attach 2 energies to here. And 1 to here. Okay. So Night watched away those cards. So we'll Faba away their Silent Lab, so we can use the Crobat. Doing 250 damage, so if we bench this, we do 270. May as well concealed cards. Discard this. And we can get the knockout with Palkia VSTAR. Might actually Dedenne this hand, because we don't really have a V-Seeker or a supporter or anything in it, or anything to help us next turn. Okay, this is a good hand for next turn. Got the Computer Search. I don't think they're going to knock us out, so we don't need to use the Star Portal V-Star power yet. I think I'm going to save that just to be on the safe side. So we get to take 4 prize cards, which is really good. Okay. So they're probably going to Marnius here or Anus. So arguably we shouldn't have Dedenne there if they're going to Marnie and Anus anyway. But there was a small chance they didn't Marnie and Anus, and they also set up their Muck. And we would have been left with a dead hand. Oh, Roxanne, okay. So do you have a counter to Silent Lab unless they get the Muck anyway? Okay. So countering Silent Lab doesn't really matter that much. We actually just get the knockout with Starmie. And we can Star Portal an energy to it. It doesn't matter where else we put the energy. So doing 330 damage with Energy Spiral. So I think they probably misplayed there. They probably thought that was only doing 300, but they forgot about ADP's Altered Creation GX attack. Okay, we are going second against Orbeetle, which isn't a deck you really see in Expanded very much. Sadly, I don't think we're going to be able to get the ADP off this turn, so we might have to go for the Palkia V solo strategy instead. So we'll use Mahala. Hopefully our Brookfield Stadium isn't prized. Get rid of this and this. Okay, nice. I didn't actually have to get rid of any cards. I could have just got the stadium, but and we'll grab Palkia. I don't think they can knock us out, so I think we'll retreat into this. Because they could Field Blower my Float Stone off my Dedenne, which would make me stuck in the active, which would not be good. So they can only do 50 damage with the attack. Maybe like a couple more damage counters with the ability. They are playing Chaotic Swell, which is a bit annoying. If we're going to use Sky Field, we'll have to Field Blower or Faba that away. Okay, there's the damage counters with Eerie Beam. Oh no, 50 damage anyway. Okay, Palkia VSTAR is a good top deck. And Colress for 5, not the best, but it'll do. And I think we'll have to Crobat and Dedenne. Never mind, Crobat's prize, so we'll just have to Dedenne. I'll grab a Greninja. Never mind, Greninja's also prized, so we'll grab another Palkia. We've got some good prize cards this game. So looking for some energies. Okay, nice. So you can get an attack off this turn, but it doesn't feel that good because you only have one in the discard pile. But I think it's better than not attacking. And we should survive one more turn. So it can only hit me for 150 damage because we only have 2 energy attached. So we'll Subspace Swell. So they're still doing a fair bit of damage. I can easily 2-shot this thing. Okay, they have this thing that moves damage counters, which could be bad. Oh wait. Okay, so maybe they can knock me out if they can move all the damage counters. But at least we can set up another Palkia potentially. Okay, they still don't knock us out though. Yeah, I think we'll go for an N. Might honestly use ADP as an attacker. Because we're not going to be able to set this up in time. We could maybe go for an Ultimate Ray at some point. Let's see what we got off the prize cards. Hopefully we get something good. I'd quite like to get a Crobat and my Greninja. Okay, nice. That's okay. We can get rid of the Chaotic Swell and the Crobat. Nice. So we got all the good prize cards, pretty much. So they're going to be able to take 4 prize cards this turn, which is quite bad. There's not much we can do about it. I guess that's fine, because I still have the Palkia as an attacker. Okay, so they're moving energies onto my Dedenne, and looking out that as well. So we'll bench my Greninja, and I don't think they can win this turn, so we can just bide our time to set up. Let's discard these two. Tapu for Melony. And I need to be careful about how many Pokemon I bench. Then we get energy attachment. Radiant Greninja. Then we'll subspace Swell. So I'm reasonably certain they can't take 2 prize cards this turn. Especially since they only have 1 Orbeetle set up. The only thing I can think of is they can set up this with a triple acceleration energy and do 200 damage to this potentially. Okay, they've gone Arceus. I'm fine with that. I think I have to Guzma knock out this, otherwise they could knock me out. They could win the game next turn. And we'll use this. Grab this. Don't need it anymore. Discard this and this. We'll grab an energy out of the deck. Then we'll use with this. I'll retreat this. Take 2 prize cards, so just 1 more prize card to win the game. Okay, they're going to end themselves to 2 and me to 1. Okay, we just win, there we go. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think this is generally a decent deck. I'm not sure if we need ADP for Palkia to be good, because ADP is basically a free prize card liability, especially in a format where decks can hit 280 very easily, like with Volcarona and Serena. I'm not sure, I think I'll have to test it some more. This is a relatively new deck, but leave your thoughts on this deck down below. What do you think of this? Do you think it could be a top tier deck in the expanded meta? Thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!